doing it wrong, and please stop.
Alexa, turn on the ring light one.
Appreciate Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. These folks are ready, and we are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He finds an opening past the 40. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's going to have to absorb the contact. And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
21! Look out!
Off the play fake to Freeman, it's Ryan. Flushed out throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
That interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They go play action here on 1st down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Trying to play this nigga like I play the league, man. You just can't. You need to play the same way. Same set. All the way down the field. Always the same shit.
A first down carry down for Miller. And he's going to lose it. Back to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They run the same shit, so you gotta run the same shit.
Loss of 11.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long, it's Watson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
They kick your field out. Normal.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
And this is good. He got just
Kick
enough to clear the crossbar as he
no.
drops it in from long distance. And it's now 3-0 Texans. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers.
Now with him and a loose football. And the Texans and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. From the gun, here's Watson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tack McKinley in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Actually, the secondary has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep.
No fucking way. Is you serious?
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Damn.
Turn stops at the 39-yard line.
Man, he was fucking gone.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Man, I don't even know how he got that, dog. That was good shit, though. He was way. That was last year, man. You know, this is my second game, man. I'm trying to see how this shit goes. But normally, you get burnt like that underneath. That shit was. I was supposed to catch that shit. I don't know how you got down.
Attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first
crazy.
half.
And he grabbed that bitch
Maybe
with one
not so
hand.
much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Yeah, I feel you.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. He's got 4.
I don't get no fumbles in this
Midfield
video.
and just shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks.
Yeah, you got that
all
one
the time.
fumble on that
Here's
kickoff.
what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Man, this shit, it's fun, though. This shit crazy. How they...
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's going to be run down at about the 33-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry
You
the
said
ball to
running?
gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive
Hell
line to
yeah, man. I
create
felt in
space
the
up
league,
front.
man. This motherfucker,
Really well
he
done.
wouldn't pass none. All he did was run. So I'm glad they changed that shit. You know, I like to pass, so I'm more of a passer.
Here's Miller.
So I like, you know, they play a little bit more real, man. Niggas still get their first down. You just ain't running like people was running. They was running the ball like they was passing last year, you know? Motherfuckers running 300-400 yards a game, man. That ain't real ball. Like, I played the guy, man. This guy wasn't running the ball. He wasn't passing none. All he did was pass. I mean, run the ball. He couldn't stop shit. Yeah, I'm glad they, you know, they got it. They kind of got it where you got to run, you got to pass a little bit better now, you know.
And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Yeah, that was good.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back to throw, Watson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut
I
up.
can tell I'm in the own line, bro.
Didn't complete it on that play.
I'm staying in them sets. That triple set, you like that
Here
shit.
at about the 5-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
That is caught.
Hopkins
for the Texans
touchdown.
touchdown.
That jump shit.
DeAndre Hopkins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the
I grabbed the guy too that's supposed to block him.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And wind up about 4 yards shy.
It's like they magnetized me right into him. I'm trying to
start at the 21-yard line.
Get past
now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting
face mask,
and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shots of that sort.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Come on, y'all. What's up?
On second down, Freeman. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Get up! Hey, gun.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. That's complete. Hooper. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Ryan. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 30, the 20.
Damn, right up the middle.
And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
This motherfucker ran
And it's a
straight up the
kickoff
middle.
return to end the first half.
Man.
That was a special return. And it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. And he was happy to do so there.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down, here's Watson. And incomplete there. A nice
running the same play but on different sides, man.
Brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing on third down, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. It was Ricardo.
Thinking you're going to find that hole, man.
Sometimes you just have to take things
Look at you about to go for it, man.
I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
Oh, yeah.
Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
The grass is cut now. You edged it too?
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard, can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Get up!
They go play action now. Ryan. Forced out to his left. Now, and this is going to be intercepted.
Damn.
Kareem Jackson.
Why wouldn't he throw the ball to the post, man?
Will get the football back.
Man,
Not the best of plays there as a
this
quarterback.
motherfucker throwing the ball
Left, trying to throw
way over my head.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the
God.
equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket.
Man, I
with your
threw
opposite
a
hand while you're
touchdown
trying to
pass.
run.
I'm
You
going to
just
throw the ball
can't do
way
it.
over
Watson
my
will bring
head.
up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 20.
Shit's crazy, man. He run the same shit. He
They begin
run.
to run by Miller.
He gonna run the same thing. Passing, run.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst
Gotta run the
traffic.
same
But
deal.
in this case, how about the free
Run.
safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That's how everybody keep doing.
Yeah, you know that's online. They gonna run the same shit. They ain't gonna run shit different.
To throw on second is Watson. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. He didn't help the throw in there.
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an
Come on, man. Respect me, bro. Like, why you keep going for it on 4th, man? Play a real game.
Great field position. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see do they rely on
4th and 8. Put the ball. I'm putting it on.
They have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Man, dog. Like, how did you get that?
He's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
Man, they got a lot of
Now your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
After the interception, here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 36 yards.
All that from good YouTube.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Underneath for Miller. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller taking it in. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Able to slither by. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. Watson now looking to throw on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. They'll run here with Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and goal. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. On second down, here's Ryan. And it's thrown here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? On third and goal, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to the halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go long up. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. To throw is Watson, going for the deep ball. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Watson now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. They'll run it now out of the gun. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he gets this one all down to 15. 23 yards on the play.
Man, I'm good.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Watson. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller, and that'll bring up second down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Back to the air, Watson on second down, setting up the screen for Miller. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. The Texans on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Out to his left. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's brought down after a good gain. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Ryan to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Ryan. Steps away to his left. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Ryan. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted.
Yeah, man, you didn't even throw the ball far enough. Man, you are
And
tripping.
that gives
This
him
motherfucker way in the back, man. This nigga throws the ball.
Someone's locked into what they're trying to get done.
Good game,
Game. When was the last time we had someone
That's
get
why we play, man. You gotta learn what you can and what you can't do.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
right.
the Eagles.
That's right. So
Yeah.
against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Throwing now, Watson. On the right side, this is Miller. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Down. Read the line. Read the line.
Watson now to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Watson. Dancing to his left. Shakes off the side. Going up top for Miller. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a early flag on the field. So the big play nullified. Illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. Now it's Watson. And
Come on, man.
it's incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out.
Oh,
here.
yeah, I
they
feel
might be
you,
thinking
man.
this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
Oh,
They know
no,
they need to
man. I
start
know what
quickly.
time it is. You're just trying to make it challenging. If I was leading, I'd do the same
But
thing.
they can't worry about the last
I
2
wouldn't be
points.
trying to
The
kill you,
only
really.
thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And a failure on 4th down on the other
Yeah,
side leads
no, I don't
immediately
feel
to a
on that. This
1st
shit is
and
crazy,
goal.
though.
Here's Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5.
How
They'll
you
go
ready for it, huh?
backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing now is Ryan. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Dang,
Brandon, at least there's
shit,
one bright
boy.
side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll try and run. Freeman. So a nice job to break the one
Damn,
tackle,
let's
but
go
not much
get it.
daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. They'll run it. Freeman.
Man, that's
and he'll wind
bullshit.
up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Freeman unable
What
to get free.
they did all of that shit.
And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this.
Man, I can't believe that.
Come back, come back.
Good one, bro.
Come back, come back.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Forced out to his left. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a good game.
Man.
Win in the National Football League.
I see now they want you to throw high and throw low more on this one than last year.
And you run with it. And you know you pride the pump all week in your own facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Should have just ran on 1st down.
I know, man. It's the one that fucked me up right here. Look at that nigga, man. Look at him. Look at that, man. That play is designed. Right, dog. Look at that. I'm throwing to this nigga right here. Man, please. That's terrible. I had to throw that motherfucker way in front of me.
Can throw on the run.
I see, man. I see you can't throw on the run now.
What?
Nah, man, I ain't no little man. I ain't do so many interceptions.
They kind of want you like throwing up the middle and like trying to run it.
Nah, just throwing the run must be, but they want you to directional pass a lot of stuff. He was wide open on that play.
Falcons defense should be better.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Prescott on first down, escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Ted McKinley in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Get up! Get up!
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Oh, and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Let's go!
On 2nd down, Ryan. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta 1st down. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Get up!
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Now Ryan on second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 13 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Nice.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Flush to his right. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. Like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Stupid.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Ridley Beast.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Coleman, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Falcons will add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
Hey,
The
John.
intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness.
John.
To deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
I wonder what Oliver is on here.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
You wonder what? Oh, okay. Who's Oliver?
Plays. We know that they have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And down he'll go at the 25. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. But escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever. Down he goes. Jack Crawford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Second round pick.
Oh. What team? Is he for Atlanta? Or are he for, what team he supposed to be on?
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Run is different.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
The Falcons.
Oh,
On the play
shit.
fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well,
What position he play? Oh, corner. 89. Isaiah Oliver, 6'1", 89. I like what's his name though, man. I like that wide receiver we picked up. I like Riley, man. Riley Cole. That's the one.
Corner.
Yeah, I seen him now. He don't look all that. He ain't better than Trufant now. He ain't better than Poole. Riley, the quarterback, though, he the one, though. He cold. Let me see if my camera works.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Pressure again, and down he goes again. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
I didn't even know that was 4th down.
Taken in at the 22. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And they takes it across the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott rolling to his left. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, Prescott. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Play action. It's Ryan. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Get up! Go!
Plus need to look at his man-to-man and zone coverage.
I meant to kick a field goal. I thought I had a timeout left, but I don't.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now Ryan on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, here's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Connects with Sanu right side. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Again, Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. first down. Ryan.
Oh, fucking way.
The linebacker, Sean Lee. And what a return.
Man, I seen that on how they just make you just shoot and push you out the way.
Here in the third quarter defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to have to eat this one as time goes.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On 2nd down, Elliott. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Ryan.
Oh, this game needs some work. That motherfucker threw that ball like
that. Too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
80 John.
They go play action with Ryan. Out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyrone Crawford in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this
play
disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you team celebrate on the touchdown?
Oh.
Oh. On what?
The on
You say up?
Arthur.
Who's up?
So you up on
Back
R3.
now here on EA
That's a
Sports.
team.
It's the
To the right is
They've
what,
got the
just
football,
regular
they've got the
celebration?
lead as we get set to start the
Right or the
fourth.
signature.
So the sack
It
pushes
shows
them
it's
back,
fine.
and now 3rd and long for
The
Ryan
down
and the
is
Falcons.
signature, I think. It's either double or something up or down.
But up is team celebration.
I believe that's him.
They go play action now. Ryan escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Let's go. 4 down. Right.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan, that's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He'll get it up the middle. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll look to run with freedom. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Bryant's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll start the drive with Elliott. They find some open field here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
Again, it's Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. Sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
His throw incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Here's Elliott, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for Burns, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Good game, bro.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
What up, Taylor? If you still in here, man, hit that follow button, man. Catch me on here, man. I'm tweak up some of these defensive plays, take some stuff out and stuff. But hit that heart button, man. Follow. I'll be back on later on with y'all. But I appreciate the comments and you being in the room, Taylor.
Look like bridesmaids, and they all so don't be talking side.